sweeties, it's your girl Candy, and you're watching Sweet Addictions TV. Yes, honey. So what's the business? How have y'all been? You been good? You been good, child? But listen, I have a quick little story I want to share with y'all. Y'all know when I leave the house and go try to do something always goofy happens. So I'm going to tell you about that, but first I have to tell you about something else, okay? So first off, you know who I think could use this spin brush from Vanity Planet? I'm going to tell you who. Miss Phaedra. Because Miss Phaedra needs to get into some holy water in the whole tub. The whole tub, she just need to fill it up with water, have the reverend come over, let him bless it, okay? Get the Pope, because that's what she needs, because she's been real extra. Now, I didn't get to come on and talk about Miss Phaedra Price, because y'all know I told y'all with your girl working. I'm tired. I be drained, honey. I'm not going to lie to you. But for me, this thing is fantastic. It's great. Now, before, I had the little, just the face one, but this one also is for your body. Okay, so I got a few notes. I'm gonna tell y'all what it's about. So basically, it's called Spin for Perfect Skin. Okay, it's basically a universal single speed rotating cleanser brush that effectively cleanses and removes dead skin cells from the face and the body to promote cellular rejuvenation. Okay, and it does it at the same time. Now, what I will say, dead ass. Remember I told y'all a few months ago, like, I had been breaking out like crazy. I don't know where they were coming from. I was just breaking it, and it was all right here. So it's like I couldn't hide them. It was special. And I would post a picture of how it was before, but I ain't got time because, y'all petty. And it's the internet. And y'all be done screenshotted that picture, honey, and have it everywhere. But when I tell you I had, and they were like 5 times darker than my normal skin color. So I'm talking all right here, y'all. And using the spin brush is definitely like, help rejuvenate and get the new skin growing, collagen, whatever you want to call it, honey. It worked. Because now, before, y'all know your girl don't wear makeup, honey. I don't wear makeup, but I was buying all types of, what Whitney had me get? I don't know if it was Fit Me 330. I don't know what it was, but I had to put on concealer. And y'all know I hate makeup, but that's how bad it was all around my chin. All in the front. Like, can I get some pimples over here? So, I don't really care about, right? No, they was all right here. So this definitely helped, clear it up. And actually it also, while it's cleansing and exfoliating to reveal radiant skin. It also removes like bacteria to promote visibly cleaner skin. And it also reduces like pore size and things like that. So I think it's dope. It does make your skin feel all smooth and soft. You use whatever cleaner you're going to use, and then you hook it up. Me, I like black soap with it. It gets real good in there, honey. It gets all over your body. Want to be soft and things like that. I think it's dope. And you guys actually, thanks to Vanity Planet, if you look down below, there's a link, and you can actually get 70% off of this product. All you have to do is put Candace 70. Yeah, they use the whole government, honey. They said forget Candy, we're gonna put Candace. Okay, Candace 70, and you can get 70% off. Yes. Spin for perfect skin at Vanity Planet. Okay, it's dope. I love it. You should love it. We all love it. It's great. Okay, but no, definitely, I'm being dead ass. This helped, get this area together, because I don't know what happened. I apologize to the Lord because I wasn't sure what I did. Y'all know I went through I got fat. I still got some pounds to go, but I ain't as big as I was when I messed up my knee and I got fat. Then, okay, I started getting the weight together. I'm still not where I'm at, but it's a hell of a lot better than what it was. And then my face. And then recently, I had to chop my hair off. So I was like, Lord, I'm sorry, Jesus. I did not mean it. I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry. I repent. I'm sorry, Father God. What? I need to go to church? I'm going to church. Bible study? I'm going to Bible study. I don't know what it was, but God, okay. And he was like, girl, let me get you this spin brush. Because I'm telling you, it definitely helped out, so I really appreciate that. And then, they got all the different little brushes, and this one, now I haven't got to use this one yet, but I can't wait. This is like the little what's it called, the pumice stone. So you put it on there and spin and get them feet right, honey, because somebody might want to suck on them things. I'm just saying. But anyway, so yeah, y'all make sure y'all check it out. 70% off. They have the big brush for your body and the little brushes, you know, for your face, and then the stone for your feet. Hook it right on up. No lie though, it helped me out here. So if you suffer from acne or whatever, I'm telling you, get you some black soap and a spin brush. Hooked me up. You can still see little remnants of the scars that the acne left behind, but they're super light now. Before, y'all, they were literally 5 times darker than I was, and they were everywhere. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It works. I'm telling you. It helps promote that good, healthy skin, and I'm with it. I am with it. Every night I use it. I use it every night. Some people use it 2 or 3 times. I use it every night before I go to sleep, to where, you know, everything is just working overtime to rejuvenate, honey. So 70% off. The link's at the bottom. Candace70. Get you 70% off. Thank you, Vanity Planet. Alright, y'all. Now listen, let's get into this story, honey. So, shout out to Felissa. Felissa sent me some links to where they do like a lot of focus groups and you know, a lot of study groups. And so she sent me one, and they were doing like a migraine study. So I was like, oh, okay, well, y'all know I suffer from migraine, so I was like, okay, you know, this perfect. Get a little study, get a little money, get a little help. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, cool. I signed up for it, and then they was like, all right, you can come in Tuesday, and we'll, you know, get you going. So I'm like, cool. So I get there. I thought, y'all know, Tuesday and Wednesdays are my whack ass days off, honey. So I was like, do I really want to get up early in the morning and go here? All right, go, girl. I mean, they said it's going to take like 2 hours to get everything done, and then they're going to pay you $75, and it's $75 every visit. So I was like, cool, I can do this. So I go, and so I go inside, and there's a little white lady. She's not too old. She might have been like, you know, maybe in her 60s. You know, bless her heart, I hope she was in her 60s. But she's at the desk, and she was like, okay, all you have to do is sign in. You're here to see such and such, but she's not here, but such and such is here, so you can see him. I was like, okay, that's fine. So she's like, all you have to do is sign in up there. And I was like, okay, well, it's on a different screen. She was like, oh, well, hold on. She comes around the desk, and she's messing with it. She was like, I'm new, I really don't know what I'm doing, so we're gonna learn together. I'm like, oh, okay, girl, you know, take your time. Because I was early, you know what I'm saying. And so she finally gets it together. I sign in. And then she goes to tell, let me see, make up some fake names. Tom. She goes to tell Tom, okay, your 9 o'clock is here. So she goes, Tom, and he says, just give me a minute. Little young dude, but he was kind of disrespectful the way he said it. I was like, you better respect your elders, honey. So anyway, so he comes out and he says, thanks for being on time. And little Miss Susie behind the corner, she was like, she was before time, she was early. He was like, oh, that's great, thank you, right? So I'm walking on back to the little place, and he's basically telling me about the study, about the migraine study, and, you know, what I can, what I have to look forward to, and, you know, what's going to happen. So he starts asking me these questions, you know, what kind of medications are you on? How often do you have migraines? Do you smoke? No. Do you drink? I'm a social drinker, you know. And he was like, okay, so basically what we need to do, let's go get your height and your weight. And then I need you to go ahead and pee in this cup, honey. So we can get everything tested. So I was like, all right. So we did that, and I come back, and he was like, okay, I'm going to go test your urine. You just can go through these papers and sign, initial and date at the bottom to let me know that, you know, you read them on which ones you understand and which ones you want us to talk about. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm sitting at the table. I'm looking through, you know, I'm reading everything, because whatever I got to sign, I'm reading. I'm not skimming. I'm going to read it. I don't care how many paragraphs there are. If I'm signing my life away, I need to know, okay? So I'm going, reading, do. And he was like, okay, keep going over that. He was like, also, there's a blood paper in there. It's basically saying, you know, that you can send to them keeping your blood to test it once you start taking the medication 15 years from now to see what your blood is doing then. I'm like, that's some weird shit, you know? Okay. He was like, all right, so I'll be back. Next thing I know, two little white, well, they wasn't old, but two white ladies walk into the room, and they're like, okay, well, no, she came in and she took my vitals, and she said, okay, I'll be right back. And then I think somebody was shadowing her, you know, to learn the ropes. So she leaves, and then she comes back, and she's like, okay, well, Zach just tested your urine, and it did test positive to THC. And I was like, what's that? And she was like, that's weed. I was like, girl, who? I said, what? She said, it's weed. I said, I don't smoke. So, you know, they give me that look like. I'm like, oh my God. I said, I do not smoke, ma'am. You need to test. I don't smoke. What? What is going on? And so I'm sitting up here freaking out like, how the hell did weed? What? I don't even drink hard liquor. Weed? What? Not since my Germany days. Oh no, I think the last time when Whitney got me toe up, that was about what? 6, 7 years ago? I was like, oh no ma'am, I know it don't stay in your system that long, honey. Then she was like, well, have you been around somebody? And then at first I was thinking, I was like, well, maybe I've been around somebody, but I didn't know being around somebody and them smoking would get into you to where you would test positive. She was like, well, maybe if you were in a car. I was like, no, I haven't been, no, what? So I'm freaking out. So they said, well, we'll be back. And they leave. And then, what I called the dude at the beginning, Timmy come on in. He come back and he's like, so you did pot? I was like, listen, I do not smoke. I don't know what? Like, I'm freaking out. So now he's like, oh shit. And it was so funny. He was like one of them real I don't even think metrosexual is the right word, but he was like one of them little white gay dudes that, you know, the hair is moosed over to the side, and you know, he got his tight pants on with his buckle and his, you know, and I wish I had a picture, but he was just very like, yes. And he was like, oh my God, like, it's gonna be okay, I believe you. If you know you haven't been smoking, then let's just keep on filling out this paperwork because I believe you, and we'll just have to retest it again, right? I'm like, yeah, but shit, I need to find out why I'm testing positive for weed. I mean, damn, I ain't even got fucked up, you know? I would like to be sometime, but I have not partooketh in any puff pass now. So he's like, okay, I believe you, calm down, it's okay. So at this point, I'm in a family chat. Y'all, I just tested positive for some weed, honey. And y'all know I don't do no weed. And how, Sway? How? So everybody texts back, what? What? You barely even drink. What the hell? What's going on? Here's my uncle. Well, is there stuff? Maybe this test is sensitive. Maybe it's this. Well, what's going on? Is it a doctor doing it? I mean, my phone is going off to the point where I'm like, look, Timothy, look. Come on now, Joshua. Do you see this? Even my family's confused now. I am not lying. I am not lying. Because, of course, now everybody looking at me like I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I can't really blame them. I'm testing positive for it. But, y'all know. This is how I was in there. I was freaking out. I was like, wait now. What you mean? No. What? Who? Me? Maybe you got the wrong piss cup. Go. He was like, well, I tell you what. You think you can go again? We'll retest it. He said, and we don't, once it tests and it fails or test positive, we don't do this, but I just believe you. I believe you. I was like, let me get some water, Timothy. Let me get some water, Josh, so I can go ahead and get this popping, because this has got to be a mistake. It has to be. So I'm down in water, writing. I'm texting the family group and down in water and writing and texting. And he's sitting there like, oh my goodness, you are freaking out. It's okay. I'm like, no, it's not. Because what if my job tries to test me? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sitting up there like, I don't smoke. They go like, girl, bye. So I'm drinking, and then he was like, we're just going to keep going forward, because if it comes back when they send it off to the lab, we're just going to fight it, because I believe you, right? Thanks, Josh, you know? So he brings in a lady to come in, and I guess she's like the next step. She has to do like an EKG and all this other stuff. So when she comes in, and he was like, we're just going to keep going forward with her and figure it out that way. She was like, you don't smoke? I'm like, I don't smoke. I don't know what's going on. And I was like, she was like, well, what did you eat? I said, well, last night I had some birthday cake. Because, yesterday my baby turned grown, y'all. She's grown. She's grown, y'all. But anyway, I was like, I had some birthday cake, a little ice cream. I had some sushi. She was like, I said, what, girl? What? She was like, sushi. She said sushi. Some sushi places, instead of sesame seed, use hemp seeds. Some sushi places, the stuff that they put on it can make you test positive for, what is it, THC? I was like, what, girl? I ain't had sushi in a while. Then I finally decided to eat sushi the day before it's time for me to come get tested. And you're telling me that that's what caused this, because I'm over here freaking out? I'm over here freaking out. Do you understand? I'm like, what? She said, yeah, my old boss, he's 75 years old. He's a doctor, and he was testing positive, and that could mess up his license. So we found out he was eating sushi every day. He would get it from the sushi bar around the corner from his house. And we brought the stuff to the lab and tested it. And I'd be damned if it wasn't showing up positive for THC. I was like, even little Joshua had to get out of care. He was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, I don't think you're supposed to say that. But I was relieved. I was like, oh my God. Woo! Because I'm like, I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not. I know I ain't partook in the little puff fast in a very, 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 very long time, honey. So we go on, and then I'm like, well, now I gotta pee again. They was like, well, here, do another, put it in the cup, and we gonna pray that this one come up negative. But they said that my last urine that they did, after it came up positive, they ran it like 5 more times, and then it came up negative. So then they was like, well, hopefully this one is negative. I'm like, shit. Y'all have put me through so much, okay? So we're in there talking, and they was like, we're just hoping that it comes back to where it's negative for it. I'm like, because I still kind of think one of the ladies thought I was lying. Because she was like, well, we're just going to keep our fingers crossed. I'm like, hopefully y'all just tested it again, and it came up negative. Trying me. And so, so we're in there, they're doing the EKG, they're doing everything, and then, they asked me, okay, well, how old are you? And when I said my age, they was like, what? Oh my goodness, I would have thought you were like 25. I was like, ah, thank you. And then I was like, no, I'm not. And then I showed them a picture of Deja and Jacob. They was like, hold up, first off, you and your daughter look like twins. I would have thought you were the same age. Right? And your son is freaking adorable. Oh my God. One lady asked me, when she saw both the kids, she was like, oh my God, would you like carry a baby for me, but we use your egg? I'm like, what? And I'm like, it'd be my husband's sperm, but we want to use your egg. Your babies are beautiful. Girl, I don't know you. Didn't you just think I was getting high? Honey, I'm telling you, only I have these type of shenanigans. Me. I was in there freaking out. Do you understand? I was like, oh my goodness. Bless the children, honey. So they, you know, ran some more tests and everything came out, you know, everything came out good. But y'all, I was in there freaking out about this testing positive to THC. And I ain't partooketh in anything. Lord bless it. But 2 hours in there, they gave me the $75. I was like, all right, we'll see you next time. I was like, all right. So yes, Chad, have you ever tested positive, like on some drug test stuff, and you like, no, what, when, where, and how, honey? Whose pee did you test? Did it have my initials on it? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because there was a couple other little cups in there now. Make sure the labels are correct. Because I was freaking out. But yeah, I just had to tell y'all my quick little story, honey, because I was in that bad boy like, girl, they ain't gonna believe me, Jesus. They think I'm partaketh in the weed. And I didn't. I was shooketh. But anyway, y'all, let me get on up out of here. I am going to try to do Sweet Solutions this Saturday, so you can send your Sweet Solutions to sweetsolutions1@gmail.com. Again, that's sweetsolutions1@gmail.com. Somebody wanted a shout out because they graduated. Somebody had a birthday. Where's it at? I try to find it. Y'all see me looking. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody had a birthday. Happy birthday. And then somebody on Facebook is graduating today. Damn, I can't find it. I have to get you on the next video. But if you graduated this year, congratulations. You did it. I'm proud of you. If nobody else has told you, you are dope. You are awesome. You are everything. Keep it going. Go all the way to the top. Make that money. Then let me borrow about 10,000. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to miss it. You got that education. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Because yesterday was Deja's birthday, my baby. I guess she's not a baby anymore. But she's mine. Alright, babies, I'm out here as always. Thanks for watching, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a mother-sucking friend, baby, to subscribe and follow your girl on Twitter. Yes, honey. And make sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat, all that good stuff. Alright, y'all, I am out. I gotta go take these braids out my head. Okay? Alright, y'all, I'm out. Peace.